That was good. I have that going. I have that recording. That's definitely gonna be a clip.
Notes?
Let's hear a couple notes. Let's hear if you could hit a couple octanes here.
Actually,
Or you have a pitchy voice, huh?
we'll see. Should I put some Adele on?
I want you to sing like you're singing out of the shower.
All right, I gotta put like Adele, like a good Adele song.
Oh, Adele? Are you comparing yourself to Adele right now?
Okay, what's the song? I'm trying to think of the song. I can like,
Rolling in the
sing.
Deep? Or no, her new one.
That's a good one. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever pitches and bring me out the dark.
Oh, okay.
We're fucking out here, dude. We're making music.
Yeah,
We're fucking making music.
That's a good clip right there.
You
We're
think
keeping
so?
that. Oh yeah, we're keeping that.
I think I have a shot with Adele.
All right, let's hear it. You want to get that song? Or you want to start
You
the
just
podcast?
heard it. You just heard it. We get it rolling. They heard it too. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
no, they definitely heard it. But
Oh,
welcome back to another episode of Guys Being Dudes.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. We're here singing.
All right. Let's sing my
Episode
heart out real
36. If you're rocking with us on YouTube, what's good? What's up? You guys already know the deal. If you guys are listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, we fuck with you guys. We still see you guys. Even though you guys are not here being visual learners like myself,
Or checking us out, because we're looking snazzy. I mean, I'm looking snazzy.
Speak for yourself, man.
That's why I said I'm
might
looking snazzy.
I might have a different opinion on that.
You don't think I'm looking snazzy, bro?
No, I look snaz.
Oh, you wanted me to compliment you?
Yeah, you didn't even compliment me on that, man.
Yeah, that's on me. Well, I just wanted to let them know that I'm looking snazzy.
I fuck with the clean white shirt though. That's mature.
just casual,
Okay,
man.
that's casually mature. Right
Sophisticated Tuesday. Is what I was going.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, no, I can't say that because I would have wore a polo if I was going for that look.
I
I would have wore a polo.
I fuck with it.
I would have
Though.
wore a polo.
The hat's always fresh. You can never go wrong with that hat,
Josh Allen, where you at, baby?
bro. That's a one of a kind hat. That's a one of one.
I've never, dude. I look up other hats because I want the same brand. They don't make these. Like,
Yeah,
I got
bro.
it at that vintage store. Shout out Fly Shack.
It's
So,
like a I don't know what kind of like it is, but like the way it wears is solid. Like not only
it's
wear
like-
on your
yeah.
head, but like the way it like gets older. Roughens up.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, that's
But-
sick. But
I'm excited that we're here. Our guests that we were supposed to have, not really. They didn't cancel on us. They're just busy.
they have
guys.
obligations.
Yeah, they're
they
busy
have
guys.
they have an
NFL Pro.
agenda.
NFL Pro Days upon them.
Yeah.
So they had some workouts.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get after it. So we decided, well, what the hell? There's enough college baseball and everything going around. Might as well shoot the shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Again?
We've been glued to college baseball, guys. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
we
been
have the
pretty
deets.
There's been a lot going on though. I mean, like last week we had a lot going on. This weekend there was UFC fights. So we had the NBA All-Star weekend. So all that
Last
stuff.
week was also Super Bowl. Feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah, dude, it was the first Sunday.
Yeah,
First Sunday without football. How do you guys feel about that? How'd you feel?
Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to it, bro. Like I know I was pretty sad last week about it, not having football this week, but this Sunday I didn't recognize that until you just said that. It's the first Sunday.
The other thing I didn't recognize until I just heard it, bro, my whistle and my talk. I hate it.
What do you mean?
Like when I say certain words, like I can hear it now.
I
Like,
can hear it.
Yeah, there's like a little whistle in it. I don't know why I do that, but
That is
yes,
weird.
there is a little whistle. But on the football topic, Tom Brady, man, is he going to go play for the 49ers or what?
Bro, okay, hang on.
Is he coming back?
If he comes back only after a couple weeks of retirement, because he retired the week before the Super Bowl. That's only 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And there's already talks of him coming back. I don't know if that's just the speculation of the media, but I woke up my happy ass this morning at 7 a.m. and I saw
he's still
Stephen A.
trending.
Smith on First Take talking about how Tom Brady's going to make a return to the NFL. And I'm like, yo, what? This guy just retired. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I know that one is for sure interesting because I mean, it's like, what is he going to do really? But they did come out a couple days ago, that him and Bruce Arians did have some, sour taste in each other's mouth.
Mhm.
They weren't really fucking with each other. So, I mean, maybe it was just kind of more a way to get out and for him to kind of go search for something
Mhm.
else. And maybe he's going to make a return. And
Yeah, you
because I
never
mean,
know.
like I mentioned, dude, Rob Gronkowski, how many times has he retired, And
that was suspicious in itself. Like after a few years of looking at that, because he retires from New England, right, and then grows like a whole weed business or like CBD business somewhere else, right? Lives in Miami, and all of a sudden Tom Brady lives in Miami. Dude, there was connections there. There was a phone call to be like, "Yo, Rob, I'm going to Miami, or I'm going to Tampa to play."
oh yeah, why wouldn't he want to go play with Tom though?
Be like, "I'm going to Tampa to play. You already live there. I'm gonna sign there, and then we're gonna sign you. You down?"
Yeah.
Dude, that's the dream, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly though, like he's gonna literally that Tom Brady will be trending and talked about until the NFL first game season, until people see him not in pads, and yet again he'll still be trending.
Okay, how would you feel? How would you feel about it though? Because we just saw, you know, a bunch of like statements from coaches, previous players, you know, saying, "Oh, Tom, thank you, man." You know, all these people went out of their comfort zone or went out of their way just to acknowledge the appreciation they have for this man. And then all of a sudden, you know, all that stuff was said about him and he just comes back.
That has nothing to do with it, man.
No, I know, but how do you think like those guys feel like?
No, that's no sour feeling.
No sour feeling.
No, it's no, he's coming back. Like, you can always come back. Like, they're just saying, yo, if you're really going to end, congratulations for everything you've done. You know, I mean, we appreciate everything you did.
Yeah.
If he wants to come back and do more, hell, that's even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that's true.
So, yeah, I think, I mean, like I said, he's going to be trending for him. So there'll always be something to talk about with him, you know, for sure. No,
but 100%.
On another note, the NBA All-Star Weekend was here. The only reason why I wanted to mention it, though, was obviously because, you know, 5'9" local legend, Jay Green.
Dude, that's sick.
Got it done in the slam dunk contest. He didn't win, but hey, he was there. He competed.
First year, bro. First year in the dunk contest and in All-Star Weekend, bro. That's awesome.
I have to say, and it's nothing towards him, but it was the worst NBA dunk contest I've ever seen.
Yeah, no.
It was terrible. Not on his part. He actually performed he actually had some nice dunks, to be honest. Not scored very well, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm talking, we had Cole Anthony in Tim's, bro. He's dunking in Timberlands. Like, bro, like it was just
like that's supposed to be the trick.
Like, yeah, like it was the whole ordeal. Everybody's going crazy because the homie dunked in Tim's, which I mean, yeah, it is pretty crazy.
What are you gonna get? Just a couple blisters? Like, that's about it.
Just like thinking like, yo, it's just so bad because back then, like, bro, we had Blake Griffin jumping over cars. You know what I mean? We had legit like.
Dwight Howard coming out of a telephone booth with a red cape on, acting like Superman,
right? Like
doing some crazy ass
we had,
shit.
Like, legit, like people thought about this, and now it's like they're scrambling to find a guy, and they're like, all right, and then I mean, I don't know, because I saw some guys that were like, yo, if it's gonna be like this, just take it out and do like a 2v2 or 3v3 game or something like.
Bro, that'd
like,
be sick.
Just something else, because
like
if it's gonna be like that,
like a street game, that'd be dope.
Because deadass, bro, like it just wasn't the same. Like, because I remember as a kid, like I didn't even watch basketball that much, but when I did, like for sure was the All-Star Weekend, and it'd just be like, I wanted to see the slam dunk contest for sure. That was the hypest thing. Like,
same reason why you go to MLB to watch the home run derby.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like that shit's sick, bro. But like what they're doing now, it was just bad. Like overall, it was just like, yo, so NBA, I gotta fix something, man.
Yeah, I know.
For real. But I mean, fuck, dude. Like college baseball. I mean, that's the main reason why we're here.
Yeah,
Shit.
I know.
Dude, really, it's been pretty crazy though, right? I mean, it just kicked off this last weekend. So, I mean, how are we feeling about it?
Bro, I was very excited for the fact that we were able to watch whatever game we wanted to.
Yeah, dead ass, bro. It was legit pretty much every game we wanted to, except for and I just think it was because they didn't air them. Was the Oregon and San Diego game series, and then the Fresno State series. But they very rarely televise Fresno State baseball games. But other than that, literally like every game,
like it was unbelievable. Anywhere across the country, you know, ESPN had some type of camera there that was able to stream the game, and it was sick. Yeah. Every game had a commentator. Every game was like a fully legit broadcasted game. Mm-hmm. Dude, you cannot be more appreciative for that. I mean, we went from nothing. We went from nothing. Like, I mean, guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but like college baseball last season was damn near impossible to watch until they got to Omaha.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like it was really, I mean, mainly it's like in a sense they did that last year too. They filmed all of them, but then once it got to like conference play, they wanted just to film the guys that they wanted to. But now I really think they saw some good viewership. Especially in this last weekend, especially with everything that happened. And with no MLB in place too.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge for them. And I think a lot of people are itching to just watch some baseball. There's no football, you know. Basketball is kind of on a weird tear anyways too right now, with it's being 50-50 in viewership too. So I think, college baseball, man, is going to be it's going to be the new wave. I mean, it should have been for a long time, but
yeah, it's hype. It's hype as fuck. And I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Previously, I have not been the biggest watcher of college baseball, like on TV, because I just said, you know, it was hard to watch. You know, there wasn't many options. But now that, now there's no reason not to watch it. And that's what's honestly exciting me the most. But
it would be cool though with the one thing I do have to say about like I said, all college sports is exciting because we got March Madness coming up here soon. So like that is another thing that guys, we did talk about this. We want to do the March Madness brackets. So where you guys, do your bracket and we'll, battle it off. So who's got the best bracket at the end of March Madness, get it going. So if you guys want that, make sure you guys stay on the lookout for that because I'm pretty sure we're going to do that. But no, going back to that talk, I mean, maybe the top 25, all these teams, bro. I mean, just like there's so much that happened. Yeah. Literally, there's so much that happened this college baseball this past weekend. Like, I really don't know where to start.
I know, but I mean, we could start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, man.
Yeah, we could right off the bat.
We went to see them. If you guys are new here, we took a few day journey, 3,200 miles in total last June. Yeah, end of June, going into July. Yeah. We took a trip to Omaha, Nebraska. Drove there, took 25 hours to get there. This guy is an animal. He drove 17 hours straight.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
This dude drove 17 hours straight. We left at midnight. And, I didn't drive until what is that? 3, 4.
You didn't drive till probably like 9, 10 o'clock at night. Because we didn't get there
crazy.
Till it was like
5
6
o'clock.
Yeah,
5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot we stopped when it started raining. It was still daytime.
But dude, he drove from midnight to 5 p.m. the next day. We stopped like obviously to piss on the side of the road, do our things.
We stopped a lot.
Yeah, no. I mean, you have to stop on one of those road trips. You can't take too much time.
Anyways, that shit was pretty crazy.
But we saw, we got to see the Mississippi State Bulldogs play the Vanderbilt Commodores. And, Mississippi State took it last season. But, this last weekend, a local West Coast team took it to them, man.
Right? Yeah, no, for sure.
Took it to them, Long Beach, bro. They absolutely got after it.
Yeah, and obviously it's early in the season, but I mean it was a whole different scene, from us going to that game. And I mean, I'm telling you, dude, game 1. Did you watch game 1?
Yeah, I watched game 1.
Dude,
from the 6th inning on,
bro. And hold up, we got to shout the Doods out over at Mississippi State. The field is literally like they call themselves the Dude. Like the field is called the Dude, and like. Or it's called Duty Newbie Field, but
the fan base.
Yeah, they call the fan base the Dudes, like, and everything.
That shit's sick.
So that's sick. Shout out all you guys. If you got anybody from Mississippi State watching, that's
and we
sick.
didn't even know that until
we didn't know that until literally a few weeks ago when their Twitter baseball, their baseball started posting that shit. I'm like, oh crap! Like they call themselves the Dudes. That's sick. But bro, the Dudes were silent, bro. It was the quietest game when Long Beach went ahead at finally because it was a pitcher's duel going in. I mean, it was a legit
That's what
game.
you're saying, wasn't he? Like,
Landon Sims had like career strikeouts. Yeah, I think he ended 13? With 12, 13, something 13. Like that. Yeah, and at the time he was at like 11. But then Luis Ramirez too for Long Beach, bro. He's a stud, man. He was just spotting up, bro. He had them confused, bro. Like genuinely confused. It looked like they weren't ready to hit. It genuinely looked like they were not ready to hit. And I mean, not Long Beach, dude. They put it to them, dude. Like that was exciting because I mean, you got Eddie playing, and he balled out his first game,
bro. The whole weekend, he balled out. He's a dude batting the third spot, 4 spot.
And he went literally. I think he went 3-2-1. Like he literally.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, because they're just moving them all. They're gonna move them all around the lineup because he's gonna be able to handle the lineup. Yeah,
that roster is really solid, dude.
And one of the announcers, they were talking about because they were going on about Mississippi State. Obviously, a lot of Mississippi players, people from Mississippi are there on that team, but Long Beach is the same way. It's 90% are from California and from that area. And then, so I mean, they're trying to keep that West Coast baseball, and they're out there. They just proved that weekend right there. No matter if it was early in the season or not, they proved that they can compete.
They're
the West Coast
this year, for
California guys, they can get it done. I mean, that was a great proving point right there.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, that was sick. But
what do you think? What's left for the Vanderbilt Commodores on the other side of the?
I mean, they're obviously going to be gritty and good, but I think honestly, I think there's. I don't think they're going to be shitty. I just think there's other teams that are going to be by far superior, better than them, and like that's why I wanted to talk about the top 5. You know what I mean? Originally you had Texas, Arkansas, Vandy, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss, and now this past Monday it's Texas number 1, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Oklahoma State, and Vandy, which is kind of surprising. Oklahoma State and Vandy battled it off. Really
Cowboys,
good series,
huh?
Yeah, but they did have a good series. Vandy ended up winning the series actually, but Oklahoma gave him a run.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I think those Oklahoma, State and the Vanderbilt Commodores, they're going to be, moving up.
What's the you just like saying Commodores today?
It's a fun word, dude. I just learned how to say it,
like
honestly.
5 times today. You're like,
hey, no, but they're going to be going down in the rankings. It's unfortunate, but I mean, there's better teams out there.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's not the fact that they're just going to be, they're not a good team. Obviously, they don't have Kumar and Jack Leiter, but I mean, there's way better teams that are going to be in those top 5
and we know them. Yeah. We know them. We know a couple that are pretty solid out there.
Oh, for sure, bro. Like I'm telling you, LSU, dude, bro. I mean, they put Maine. They put an ass whooping on Maine, dude. They scored 52 runs, bro. 52 runs in 3 games and only allowed, I think it was
51 runs.
Was it 51 runs?
51 runs.
Still 51 runs. And then I think they only allowed it was 9 and then they gave up 15. Is that 15?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
15, 16. Like, bro, that's
pitchers throwing strikes right there and hitters getting after it.
Dude, them adding, okay, this is like we were just talking, breaking down Jay Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's already a winning coach. What he was doing at Arizona was solid. Then he went over to LSU. No bad blood, just went over to LSU, wanted a better experience, maybe better environment, maybe just better opportunity. Went over there, brought a couple dudes over there just to fill those open spots that, the little empty spots that they had. This lineup is going to be tough to beat. It's going to be scary to pitch to that lineup, bro. Because, you got Jacob Berry and Dylan Cruz are fucking outstanding players, bro. And those guys just alone are going to be top hitters in baseball. Then you got that arsenal of pitching. We got shout out Riley Coop, who's going to be throwing up tomorrow on Wednesday against Louisiana Tech. Yeah. Dude, they were beating Maine so bad, they didn't even have to use some of their starting pitchers. Hence, they didn't even use Riley. I know he pitched that 1 inning. But that was just
3 Ks too, huh?
Yeah, 3 Ks. That was just his little bullpen because he's gonna come in here and throw Wednesday, bro. Like,
wow,
they're that good that it's gonna be tough to beat that team. And I don't think anybody's gonna beat them. I think they'll beat themselves. I think the losses will be themselves.
That's if that happens.
Yeah, but it's baseball and anything can happen. So right?
I know. I made that point this last weekend because there was a few games you were able to bet on, and I was just like skeptical because it's like. It's baseball, dude. One of the worst teams can play, or can play a really good team and beat them. Yeah. It's just the way the game goes. It's a game of inches.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's the thing. Like, bro, it's like dead ass. Like, honestly, like, let's be honest, the Oregon-San Diego series, right? Like, Oregon, bro, they lost 3 games, right? San Diego came in and put it to them as well. And Oregon's supposed to be a top-ranked team as well. And they are, but it's the game of baseball, man. It's early in the season. Bats aren't woken up yet. Somebody else's team is a little more gritty. I think it comes down to grittiness, man. And it comes down to, as a team, putting it together and going and grinding. Yeah,
their season's not over, obviously.
Nah, man, they got 50 games.
Yeah, no, they got a lot to go, and they're a great team, well coached. They're going to eventually figure it out. And did you see one of the coaches' interview? It was the head coach after the game, how he said it. It was my fault. This shouldn't have happened. Like, there's no reason that we should be losing. 3 games on the weekend. We got game 4 tomorrow, whatnot. But no, that goes to show you that, that coach, he's a solid coach. He's going to figure it out. He's going to do whatever it takes because he's not going to put up with that. No, yeah. No coach is going to put up with that. Hell State, bro. They're not going to, like I said, it's hard so Jerron pitched the game that third game series, right? Jerron Watts from Hanford. He pitched for Long Beach against Mississippi State. And he pitched really, really good. But you're playing against a national championship team who just lost 2 games. It's gonna be damn hard to beat them that third time. So it's not that they didn't set them up for failure at all. It's just the fact that, hey, they're gonna execute today because they're ready. They're hungry. They don't want to lose 3 times at their home field, and they didn't. They swung the bats that third game. So at no point is a coach ever going to set you up to fail. He's looking in that situation. Probably he was like, all right, kid, you know what we've done in the past couple of days. You know what they're going to be coming at you with. See what you got. See what balls you got.
But outside looking in, the point I was trying to make is like somebody from our town watching Jerron, cheering him on. But they see that, Mississippi State just not necessarily shelled him because he actually was shutting it down for a while. Then they started hitting him a little bit. But there was a home run that Baseball America or somebody posted that, he was there. And it's the fact that team, they were just that day were hungry because Long Beach just put it to them 2 days, 2 days in a row.
Well, the first game was what, a 1-run game, or no, it was a few run game,
3-4 run game, something like that. And then the second game they put it to them, bro, 13-3.
That second game was they didn't waste no time.
Yeah, and bro, like That's what I'm saying, dude. It's going to be an exciting year because there's a lot of good teams. I mean, like, where do you put NC State, man? I mean, so many people are underdogging them.
Gosh.
You know, where do you put West? You know, there's Virginia, who's there's Wake Forest, there's Notre Dame, there's all these good teams out there. But NC State for sure, like, bro, they're the number one most underlooked team, and it makes sense why. I mean, they came out of nowhere last year in a sense. But it is kind of one of those that it was just nobody was talking about them until the time came, and they just started handing it to them.
With how, 4
Tommy
tanks,
White,
5 tanks.
He's got 5 home runs, bro. Dude.
In the first opening weekend, bro.
Yeah, and he's a true freshman too. Yeah,
that's ridiculous,
bro. He is seeing the ball, like, bro. He's mentally thinking this shit's easy. I mean, obviously not like he's not really like, but like he's he's got every bit of confidence in the world.
Oh yeah, dude, he's hitting the fastball, changeup, the curveball, slide piece, anywhere it's pitched, bro. He's barreling it up.
Yeah, he was fucking dude,
and it's awesome because majority of the time, like, it's not dead pull. He's not dead pull. He's he's using the whole
majority
field.
Was right
field center. Yeah. So that's beautiful right there. I'll watch that any day.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that NC State team is really fucking good, man. And I think they're gonna do exactly what they did last year, man. I think they're gonna, and probably even better. I mean, they got shafted. I mean, that's going to be controversy for a while, but they got shafted. That was crazy how that shit went down.
Well, how did it go down again? Do you remember?
There was a little recap. Too many players were kicked out of COVID, so they knocked them out, but they still had enough.
They knocked them out of the tournament.
Right? Like, so it was just like, and under a matter of like less than 24 hours too. Like, it was the craziest thing ever, right? And like, that alone, if you're on that team this year, you're pissed off.
That's an edge.
Yeah, that's a chip on your shoulder. So, I mean, I see that team doing every bit of thing. And then you got a freshman coming in and doing that. At first, being an old guy, you're like, all right, these freshmen got to prove himself. He proved himself. So that just brings a chemistry that, is going to be hard to beat for sure, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like,
100%.
It's definitely going to be interesting, I think. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like I said, there's a lot of our dudes out there, We got Isaac. He actually threw really good too. I think he pitched all the way through 5, and they only gave up 1 run. Mm-hmm. And then
as a competitor, at like the type and level of competitor that Isaac is at, it's eating him alive. Because like that guy, man, that guy's in the gym. That guy's always putting in the extra work. He's trying to get stronger. He's trying to get bigger. He's trying to, dot up better. He's always trying to improve.
Yep.
Right. And
and you've seen it since since we've known him. Yeah,
since we've known him, bro. That guy's always trying to self-improvement is huge for him.
Yeah.
And a weekend like this could be tough on your head, man. It could be definitely tough mentally, and you just got to work through it. He's going to work through it. He's going to get another opportunity. Obviously, he's already proved himself that he is a dude. He's a competitor.
Yeah, it's just another day, man. He's not dreading it. I see what you're saying, but he's not dreading it because he knows he's got 9 more starts, and that it's not even conference play. They still got so much to clean up. Mm-hmm. This next week of practice is probably going to be hell for all of them.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So like. I think it's more of that hungry. It's just like, because now
I think he's pissed off, to be honest.
Oh yeah. But I don't think mentally he's like, damn, like, even though I see what you're saying, like, I don't think, because I mean, he's more pissed off, because like, that's what I would be. I'd be pissed off. That team shouldn't have beat you.
Yeah.
The day, no matter how good a program is, that Oregon team, they shouldn't lose to that, that San Diego squad, but they did. That's the game of baseball.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's times when there literally is a team that should not lose to certain teams. They just shouldn't. Mm-hmm. Jack Leiter, that Vanderbilt team, they shouldn't. You know what I mean? And there was times when they lost, and stuff like that. So it's like it's hard to go undefeated in baseball, and let alone in a lot of sports. So it's definitely interesting.
What about our local Bulldogs though, man? They just had a clean sweep against UC Riverside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they took it to him. I'm glad
was it UC or was it?
I think it was Riverside, but I'm sure it was UC Riverside.
Yeah, probably. I think it's just Riverside, whoever they were. Looked like a high school team.
I knew you were gonna say something about that, bro.
I mean, the Dogs, bro. You guys look like a squad. I mean, you guys are getting it done. No cap, bro. The game we went to, Ishan was throwing, Clovis West graduate, bro, and he got it done. 12 Ks, bro. And bro, he was shoving, bro. But I mean, I'm talking like. Eshawn pumps, he's 90, 88, 89. There was a few 91s up there. He's up there, low 90 fastball. And these dudes were swinging when the dude caught the ball.
Yeah.
Like, they were swinging so late. It wasn't even fair, man. And, bro, I mean, yeah.
Good teams take it to bad teams. And that's exactly
as long as you don't play down to their level, because that does happen a lot. Sometimes you come in thinking, all right, this is going to be an easy game. And you play down to their level, then come back and beat you. In college level, it don't happen like that. You got to come ready to play. Someone like Batesville ain't gonna. Hell no. I bet you. If they would have scored 5 runs, on that game that they won, there was no way that he would have been happy with that.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Just But no, I think the Dogs. They got a good little squad.
Where are they playing next?
They got Cal Poly.
They're probably playing right now.
Oh yeah, they got Cal Poly today, or tomorrow.
Yeah,
for when we film this. Yeah. So.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I think they'll be playing as this is out. But
a couple dudes on that Cal Poly team from here, right?
Yep. They got Tanner Seguspie and good old Memorial Boy. And then that's really it. But then they got Brooksley, who's going to be a number 2, 3 draft pick. Maybe. I don't know who the number 1 is going to be yet. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting.
It's exciting to see all our boys.
Bro, it's crazy. There's so many out there. Like, dude, remember when we were looking, like, shout out Bullett, bro? Like, that just proves that Bullett. What'd you drop?
I just dropped some of my keys, but dude, my finger's bleeding.
Oh, guys, his finger's bleeding on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know why it's bleeding. I was picking at my nails.
No, but Bullett, bro, like that just shows. Like, bro, he gets. He gets dudes right. That's what I'm looking for, bro. He gets them right. He literally has his performance training is literally down to a key, bro. He knows how to get guys to that next level. You know what I mean? And it's not a matter of just lifting the heaviest. It's just about working out the right muscles and having the right mindset and grinding the right way and eating the right stuff. It's a lot, just so much more to it, right? But dude, what did he have? There was I think there was 10 guys on here.
He's got college baseball players on deck.
Yeah, on deck, man.
Yeah.
And Haley Dulcini as well too. Like I literally I forgot when I got home the other day, my TV's on and I think it was a recap, but my TV's on and she's pitching. I was like, oh shit, she's pitching for Texas against ECF. Sick. They ended up losing that game, but she was doing really good. That's so I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy. But I mean, yeah, he's got dudes and dudettes everywhere, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think pretty cool. Like I said, bro, I'm fired up about college baseball. I think this Road to Omaha is fucking exciting.
Oh yeah,
really
I can't wait for conference play. That's when things are going to get really heated.
Yeah,
up.
I think it's a few weeks. It's like towards a little mid-March.
Yeah, college baseball is definitely pretty hype because I mean these guys are playing fire, bro. These guys play with fire every pitch. It's a little bit different than professional sports. I mean it's the same way with college football. It's explosive, it's quick, it's hype. Yeah. Same thing with college baseball, man. It's actually pretty cool to see a jersey, say Arkansas or Alabama. Like that shit's sick, man.
And the way too, like I mean, the jersey, the jersey swag. Like everybody wanted to have the coolest uniforms. That's changing too. It's it's becoming more of it's just all around environment is just sick to be around in, but it just, it's part of the game growing a little bit for sure. It's I think actually growing a lot. So, in
the next few years, I think there's going to be some major improvements to a lot of stadiums, because a positive side, a plus side to, broadcasting more games is, revenue, there's not much money in college baseball. There's not many people that go to the games here in, in our town. This last weekend though, there was a good amount of kids people out there, but there's just not much money out there in college baseball, and I feel like this year and the next few years is going to bring in a lot of money. We're going to see some improvements to the stadiums, all that fun stuff that makes the game even more exciting.
For sure. I think I think that definitely, obviously, like they look at view count, so right now they're going to be showing a lot of games, but the only reason why I see it trickling down this year is going to be the ones where like the certain teams aren't getting a lot of views. They'll probably cut those channels or those people or whatever the case, and you have to sign up to the local broadcast or something to find those games. Yeah. But I think they'll still, have a lot of them. I mean, dude, I just saw something that they made it's like $50 million or something like that off the College World Series final game, just off ticket concessions and something crazy amount of money. So they're making money off that shit, right? And it's just growing. But yeah, no, I think it's exciting for sure. Yeah. Should we hit a little 5-star review? I think it's time for one of those.
Yeah, let's get it.
Get it going.
Do we have one?
Yeah, we do actually have one.
Hey,
we got one.
Shout out to you guys.
Yep.
Fuck
so
yeah,
as you guys have heard, a little 5-star review for all you guys that haven't heard. Apple Podcast, to our audio listeners, if you drop a 5-star review, you may be featured on the next episode of Guys Being Dudes. Who knows? You know, you may not, may be. But this week, there happens to be a feature. And, you know, it's from Snap Lova.
Snap Lova.
Yeah, Snap Lova. Gave us a 5-star review, of course.
There it is.
Said, Unreal Podcast. GBD hosts are the most genuine, funny, professional podcast hosts in the game. Every conversation, every guest is relatable. The information... relatable and informational, with some of the highest achieving people in the Central Valley guest speaking on the show. If I could give it more than 5 stars, I would.
That's awesome.
He definitely recommends this podcast, guys. Appreciate you, Snap Lova. We love you. That's awesome. Because
that's awesome, man.
That fires us up. And then, as we've said it multiple times, like, all seriousness, because we're trying to grow every week, right? I mean, stuff like that is what keeps us going every week, because we're like, damn, like, that's sick. Just had another one on YouTube that was like, get someone on. They mentioned someone's name, and it was like, all right, like that gives us a little goal. Like, all right, let's go try to get him on now, so that way we can, so like, that's why we want you guys to leave that feedback, and even just like about a conversation, like, yo, I like that, or hey, I didn't like that, or whatever the case is, because we like that shit. Yeah, we do. So yeah, I think shout out Snap Lova. Yeah, Snap Lova. Shout out to you, man. But you. At that Fresno State game, how was your glizzy, man?
Oh, last week, guys.
Because you couldn't stop talking about it. And guys, we went to Costco for lunch today just because RJ wanted to get more glizzies.
Dude, it's got me in like a glizzy, like, snow. I don't know, man.
Pause.
I'm like, what?
You're just on the glizzies, man.
I'm on the glizzies right now, bro. We went to
suspect, man. Just craving glizzies every day. Hey, we went suspect.
No, it was it was what, 2 days ago? It's not every day right now. But we went to the Fresno State baseball game, and last episode I mentioned that I like going to the games to get those big ass hot dogs.
Yes.
So we go to the game, and I had to get one, and it was the bulldog sausage.
And you had to get the biggest one. He kept asking. Whatever, he's like, what's the biggest one you have? And she's like, the ball, and he's like, I don't see it. And then we're like, I did do that because I went up and I was like, yo, what's the biggest hot dog that you can give me? Because like usually I know they have like the regular hot dogs, they got the jumbo hot dogs, and they got the bulldog one. I was looking for the biggest one. So he's like, oh, you'll like the bulldog sausage, and I was like, yeah. I was like, is it big? She's like, oh, it's loaded too. So she knew, we connected, eye to eye. She knew exactly what I want and what I needed. So she gave me the bun. I went around the corner. I was like, yo, my man, he's grilling over there. And, I was like, yo, I need the biggest sausage that you could possibly give me off the grill right now. And he's like, he laughs. And then he picks up. And you're like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah. I was like, no, bro, like, I'm not kidding you. I haven't eaten since, this morning. Like, I'm starving. And he's like, yo, you want this one? And it's usually supposed to be cut in half. I'm convinced it was supposed to be cut in half or something.
Yeah, that shit was massive. No cap.
It was huge.
That shit was huge. That shit was huge.
Dude, it was massive. And I'm like, yo, I've never been this happy. I was so thankful for that guy because he saved the day, bro. We got into the game for free. And that I comped that money that I saved on this big ass sausage.
Yeah.
Because it was a $10 sausage. I mean, it's definitely... next time I'm not going to get the beer with it because it was $8 beer, bro. Like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
You got it, man. I didn't.
Yeah, I know. She was like, all right, $18. And I was like, I couldn't pull back.
You could have told her no beer.
No, but yeah, that's true. But today, going upon the fact, bro, like that made me fall in love with glizzies even more, bro. Like,
I guess, man. Yeah, because that's why we went to fucking Costco, huh?
Well, not only did we go to Costco for the glizzy, but we also went to Costco because you can't beat $1.50 hot dog and a soda.
Yeah, but
I'm convinced that's the best deal for your buck. That's the best meal for your buck.
You don't go to a ballpark and get a fucking $1.50 hot dog and...
No, you get a $6 churro. You get a $8 bucket of popcorn.
More than that, man. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But that does bring an interesting question, though.
What's up?
We're at a sporting event, guys. We're at any sporting event. Your favorite sporting event.
Ooh.
What are you getting to eat? Okay. What are we getting to eat?
Okay. Have you ever been to spring training?
Yes, I have, actually.
Dude, the food at the Giants spring training.
Every spring training food, though, is different, though. They all got their certain type of... But I see what you're saying.
The Giants spring training facility during spring training, bro. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not talking specific. I'm talking, like, are we going, like, a glizzy? Are we going popcorn?
Oh, okay.
Is it a hot dog, chip, and drink? Is it, is it pizza? Like, is it cotton candy? Is it just spitting some seeds? Are we a peanut type of guy? Sporting event.
What's
your go-to off the mind?
Off the mind, it's gonna be a glizzy, man.
It's terrible.
What do you want me to do? Spit some seeds or some fucking crackers? Like, what do you want me to do? I like to eat, not eat little seeds.
Maybe get a pretzel, some cheese.
Yeah, but that's dry,
guys,
bro.
What is your go-to?
There's not many
sporting
options.
event?
You didn't give me many options.
What do you
like
mean
all there is nachos, pretzels, and a hot dog.
Yeah, okay.
And occasionally
you got
some
3 options. What's your number 1 option?
I just told you. You want me to say the popcorn? Will it make you more happy?
No, it won't make, because that shit sometimes be salty.
Bro, salty, and then it makes your stomach all bubbly, and then you got gas, and you can't fart in a fucking stadium or like an arena.
No, that shit just salty. I've never had to fart with after eating some popcorn. But
Bro,
hey, everybody's different.
No,
Everybody's different. It's
no.
cool.
You're telling me right now you've never had to fucking like fart during a game.
I haven't thought that far, my G. But next time I go to a game, I'll think about it. I will. When I need to fart, I'll be like, yo, all right, RJ, you're right.
Okay,
And I'll
question.
text you, I'll let you know.
Are you a public farter, or you like to be like, keep that on low key?
If
Like, could you just be around people and just fucking let one rip and then be the comfortable bit?
Nah, I'm ripping one usually just like by myself. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, like if I'm around a girl, I ain't ripping no ass. But
No.
like, I mean, girls, dude, like, I don't think they poop.
Dude, no, they don't.
Like,
it's
they don't
hard.
poop.
It's hard. It's hard to picture a girl shit,
Yeah,
But-
dude, I don't think girls poop, bro.
Hey, let's say you're in a relationship, right? How long are you waiting till you rip ass?
Well, okay, so I don't know about a lot of guys, but for me, like, I feel like I know when there's certain farts for me that like genuinely are gonna like straight up just stink, right? Like, I'm like, all right, that I need to just let that one out like a mile away. Like the one I had here not too long ago.
Yeah, bro, that was gnarly.
Or there's
Oh my
some when
God.
I'm just like, okay, that's just like straight up like just gas. Like I just gas in my, that's just nothing. Like, you know what I mean? And like I just let it out. And like it's just ha ha ha, you know?
Yeah. No.
So like, how long am I waiting? See, for me, like so I don't date like that, because for me, if I'm gonna date her, we're pretty well connected. We're
Yeah.
vibing. So if we're vibing, that means I'm gonna rip some ass around you. Like, no disrespect. No, okay, so like, not like I'm not gonna just rip it all up on her, but like I'm gonna rip some ass.
You guys got to do what you got to do, huh?
Yeah, so
At
I
that
feel like
point.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But when
Okay,
the time's
okay.
right, I'm not doing it.
Here we go, coming at you. What if she ripped ass?
I'm looking confused.
You'd be like, "Oh, did that come out of you?"
Yeah, I mean, but it's cool if she's straight up like, "Yo, I just farted." Like, I'm like, all right, that's dope. Like, it happens. We're human. No, I'm like, right, like, because I don't want her to be like, I can't, like, I don't want her stomach. Like, God, you ever try to hold in a fart? Yeah, that shit hurts.
Bro, I just told
So could you
yeah.
imagine like these girls like holding in their farts because they don't want to, because like they think that guy, like, you know what I mean?
No, I
Like,
know
bro,
exactly
so
what you
like,
mean.
yeah, like if you just fart, just let me know. But if it stinks, like if it's worse than mine, we got an issue.
Yo,
And
I have
I've
a
had-
really embarrassing story to tell. Like, I mean, it's embarrassing, and it's gonna take some guts for me to say this, but I had one of those instances where I haven't farted in front of this one girl, right? And the one time came to it, and we've known each other for a while now, and time went on. We've been doing our thing. I had my stomach was in pain. Like it was one of those times when you just had sharp needles going into you, and you're just like, fuck, dude, like
That's gurgling.
yeah, it's gurgling, right? And my allergies are really bad. Like allergies are really, really bad. I
Makes
could
you
walk
shit?
outside and I could sneeze, 5 times in a row, and and it just won't stop. Well, this one time, right, I had to sneeze, and it was the same time my stomach's gurgling, right?
Oh,
So
Little
as you
snart?
can imagine, yeah. Oh yeah, what'd you call it?
a snort, man.
A snart? Sneeze fart? Yeah, bro. I went and I ripped fucking ass, bro.
That's gross.
And the chick was dying laughing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess that's cool.
No, it's not cool, bro. Like, that's embarrassing, bro. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
my
but like,
gosh.
okay, she's not taking. See, the thing is though, like, girls expect us to fart, like, and not in like no gross ass way though. Like, but if like something like that, like that's kind of funny, like for the girls' part, like, all right, like that was like comical. Like, he wasn't trying to do it. Like, it just like, and they understand boys are boys. Dudes are gonna be dudes, right?
Yeah, I
and
guess
guys
so,
being
man.
dudes, like we're gonna fuck fart occasionally.
Yeah, I guess so.
We need
Shit.
some dude wipes up in here.
All right, enough shit talk. Fuck. Enough with the farting talk. You know what we forgot to mention before we wrap out of here? The final score of the All-Star game, how LeBron ended it with the fucking 3-pointer. Like I could have
that shit was so sad.
I could have fucking written that up, dude, and picture that one
like,
out.
bruh, honestly, for him, they're only going to 163 score, and that was it. And then, of course, it was 161 to 160. Yeah, 161 to 161, I believe. And of course, Brady comes in with the ball and has to shoot it. But yeah, I don't even want to get started
for the win in fucking Cleveland. Like,
I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Like as this last year and a half, I have started to not like LeBron anymore, bro. Because he's just like it's just like, yo, like he doesn't know. It's like there was somebody I was listening to, like he just really doesn't know when to speak, and really he just speaks on the wrong terms and wrong times sometimes. So it's just like. He should worry about playing basketball back in the day when he was fucking legit and had something to fight for. Now he's just trying to too much voice. Mm-hmm. It's not enough.
Did you see how he wants to play with the son, Bronny?
Yeah, they'll let him.
They're going to,
not let him, but they'll make that happen. He'll make that happen. So.
What are your opinions on that?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, that's every daughter, son and father's, kind of.
No, father, like daughter.
No. Like kind of like dream, like for that instance, like basketball dad, like, family like that. Like that's pretty cool. But at the same time, it's like, yo, like, let me do my own thing. But I mean, you had the Balls, the Ball brothers and all that controversy and all that they were going to all play together. And, that never really happened and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just another storyline, man. At the end of the day, it just really is because they're still going to play the game of basketball, right? And that's just going to be another day. They're either going to suck or not. But I think it's still cool. Like,
yeah, it would definitely be
right.
Cool.
Like that's crazy that LeBron fucking is now playing with his son, his son he watched fucking
right.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah,
the Kanye documentary, Genius. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. That thing's stellar. There should be 2 episodes out now, I believe. Or whenever you guys are watching this. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, you haven't finished watching it, but this is my second time watching it now, and. Dude, I mean, it's crazy that they were filming this for over 20 years. Like they've been filming this since before he was even something.
Yeah.
And the one thing, bro, like just off this one episode, and it's just like something I keep trying to tell, us and myself is just like, it's the fact of he manifested it, bro. He truly just believed in himself when other people didn't. And that's all it really is about, man. You just if you believe in yourself, talking sports, talking, business, talking podcasting, talking clothing, fashion, whatever it is, you believe in yourself, go out and do it 100%. No one can really take away your desires and your true passion if you really have that passion for it. Mm-hmm. And he really is a prime example, man. I mean, because there's things that were filmed 20 years ago that he's talking about and doing that he was talking about doing, you know what I mean? Like now, like, and it's just crazy that like before he really even was even able to do any of that stuff. Now he's able to do all that stuff and he's doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's awesome for sure.
And it's, the one thing he's always never really rapped about the bitches, money, weed. He mentions it here and there. There has been some occasions, but it's never really always been about that. He's always been the philosophy and all that kind of, rap style life, the lyricist kind of speaking on issues and stuff like that. He's always fucking proved that.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, man, was the manifesting because it shows, man, like, you can do it. I mean, bro, like it's all around us, man. It's all around proving that you just believe, put your head down, keep working, grind. It's going to get fucking done.
You could hear it in his voice too in the documentary. Like he was, because he went through a time, and you guys will see it in the docu, that, he was going through a time where no one was seeing what he was seeing.
Dissing him, man. They weren't answering, weren't opening doors, weren't letting him do anything.
And, it's young Kanye in the fucking documentary, acting accordingly and, just trying to figure it out. Like he was just a completely different person. Like he believed. Yeah. He believed himself.
Like you're saying, man, he believed because everybody kept either labeling him as a producer or they kept just fucking up his name. Remember there,
and
he was like, that's not what this is about. And so he kept putting his head forth, said, nah, I'm going to make this shit right. You guys are going to know who the fuck I am and what the fuck I'm about. I mean, everybody and their grandma knows who Kanye West is now. Think about that. Like everybody in this world knows who Kanye West is, man.
For good and bad reasons.
Yes, right. Good and bad reasons, and like him or not, he is who he is. He's done what he's done, and
you gotta admire the hard work and the dedication and just everything that he's done. No matter if you disagree with some of the things that he does, you can't knock him for the man's work that he's done.
Yep.
You can't knock a
100%.
man.
Yeah, and and that's the shitty thing about this world and a lot of people is that no matter what, even if he has done good or bad, there's always going to be people tearing you down.
People will look at the bad before they look at the good.
Right. And that's just human nature, I guess. I guess that's just the way we're fucking evolved, at this point. And so, like I said, just day by day, we got to just keep loving, make love as contagious as COVID. Keep fucking that one up.
That's a tough one. You got to be an MC for that.
Yeah, I think you do have to be an MC for just right off the noodle, huh?
Right off the fucking noodle.
That one. But yeah, man, this was a good episode. This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
Fired up.
Well, I'm pretty sure we posted our top 25 by now. By the time
guys. We're doing the top 25. So
college baseball.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Fucking lit.
And on Twitter as well, we got some players, guys. If you guys are still listening, any young players, anybody looking for that, upper hand, we're gonna be dropping a list of players. So just go out and look, watch them throughout the season. Do just pick a certain guy out of those lists, maybe your position, maybe someone you like, maybe someone locally or whatever the case may be, and just watch them every so often, every day, every chance you can, because those guys, they've made it to where you want to be and are also have the chance to make it to the next level as well, right? So, I mean, those are good examples of some dudes right there, and that's what we want to showcase are those dudes, guys get it done day in and day out, and student athlete, being number one. It's important. So I feel like something like that would be cool to put out and just give some people some insight to just, keep some eyes on some guys. So
yeah, be selfless, guys. Be selfless, That's a key thing in order to be great at something. If you're not true to yourself, then how can you be true to baseball? How can you be true to all these other things? You got to be honest with yourself first before anything else. So be selfless, guys. Pick a player, pick something you like from them and, work on it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And yeah, leave a comment if you guys agree or disagree of the top 25 and all that stuff, because I think that'll be sick. We're going to try to do that every week if we can, at least stay updated as much as we can on college baseball. That will majority be on Twitter, the college baseball updates, but we'll post like the rankings on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. But yeah, we hope to get some engagement with that, and we hope you guys like this episode.
Yeah, this is another Tuesday in the books.
It's another Tuesday in the books, dude. It's crazy, man. 36 Tuesdays straight.
Once we get to 50, bro, that's gonna be gnarly.
And that's right around the corner. And
deadass.
Seriously, right and it's scary.
Yeah, 52 will be a full year.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
I'm good. Let's wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to guys being dudes. If you guys are still fucking with us, we fuck with you. Okay, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, press that subscribe button. If you guys are our audio listeners only, we love you guys. Drop that dope review like we said earlier in the podcast. We actually did drop a little tutorial on how to do that. It's on our Instagram. So go look at that if you guys need help. But other than that, guys, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us every single week. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yep.
Peace.
We're out.